So I'm going to do some painting.
I thought we were going for a walk.
Yes, but you're still in your pajamas. You just think because you're behind the camera, nobody can see you.
I'm like a newsreader.
So I've got two things to say. First of all, I ran a Twitter poll for the Black Country Bumble Festival.
Boating festival.
And it was a 64% win for painting more traditional boats. So that's going to be my aim today. And the second thing I wanted to say was that I'm also running a art competition over on my other site. So if you go over to the other site, there should be a peacock there that I have painted, and you could potentially win the peacock if you follow the instructions. So
Do you want to show the peacock?
there you go.
Good boy. Nice. Good boy. Roll over. Good girl. Good girl.
Just right on cue, Alice.
Hello and welcome to day 8 of 12 Days to Bumblehole.
Yay! We're moored up again.
Yep.
We meant to moor up. Probably we were going to move today a little bit, but we quite like this mooring. It feels really safe. We're not letting the cats out because we're surrounded by roads. But because we're not moving the boat, we wanted to take a little bit of time and talk to you about our proposed route through Birmingham and share with you some of that information.
Yeah.
Because quite possibly on the day we won't have any time to do that because it's how many locks?
24 locks. So as you may remember from yesterday, we went through Curdworth Tunnel, and that's where we're moored right now. So the plan is for Monday to carry on from there, turn at Salford Junction onto the Birmingham and Paisley Canal, and moor up at Cuckoo Wharf. So this is where the first part where the kind of canal system gets a bit more complicated, I guess.
And the big road there is like called Spaghetti Junction or something, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that its actual name?
Yeah. Because it's like a big pile of spaghetti.
Which is weird. Have you ever driven it?
I might have been a passenger. I don't remember. But so there's basically 2 junctions at Salford Junction. There's 2 exits, and that's what we've been checking today because Anna Marie's been a bit worried.
Well, just because we didn't get the Paisley Junction down as streamlined as I would have liked, I wanted to make sure that I knew what my role was for the junctions and where I was meant to be on the boat. So we've decided on using the phones with earpieces if I'm down the front of the boat, but we've looked at the junctions now online. We've looked at the junctions now online, and they actually look quite wide, don't they? Salford Junction will be really interesting though, because Kath's kind of got to put her nose has to be in to swing the stern around. So if I go out onto the bow, then I'll be able to talk in her ear about what it looks like out there.
On Tuesday, that's the day of the big locks that we've really been looking forward to. We've been advised not to stop basically between these 2 lock flights, so that's why we're doing 24 in one go.
And to be fair, I don't like fear-mongering, but then when I looked at it on Google Earth, it does actually look really built up, so I'm thinking, where would you stop anyway?
Yeah.
So I kind of understand it. I don't like being told, oh, you shouldn't do that because it's super dangerous, unless I completely know the reasons why.
Yeah. But at the same time, we've also been planning around people scaremongering because we've been looking at a website that we'll leave a link to in the description.
Such a helpful website.
That basically gives you safe moorings in the Birmingham area.
Yeah. And I've been on a Facebook group for narrowboat owners, and that's been really, really helpful. That's where I got the link from. And the other page is Women on Board, Women on the Cut, or something like that, the Facebook page is called. So I'll leave links for those in the comment below. I'll leave links for those in the description below as well, because they're really helpful pages if you happen to be a narrowboater or a woman. So after the Ashton locks, we get to Ashton Junction and we're going to turn right. And I think what I'm going to do is get off at the lock, the last lock that we do, and walk down to the junction and kind of phone Kath and let you know that way, because then there's a bridge. It looks like there's a bridge on the right, which you can pick me up back on. And
if I wish to.
Depending how the domestic's going by then. I think we all know how it's going to go. The last set of locks.
Farmer's Bridge locks is a flight of 13 locks, and that ends just before Old Turn Junction, which is another one of these junctions. It's actually got what looks like a roundabout
in the middle.
But I assume we don't use it as a roundabout.
I'm hoping we don't use it as a roundabout, because you're on the right anyway. So why would you go into the junction to turn right? I just don't. I mean, I would like to do it as a funny thing, very Monty Python, but I don't think we should.
No.
But we should. No, we won't.
But it's just looks like a signpost for Canal and River Trust. So we'll get there and we'll turn right again, and then we will look for a mooring again.
Fingers crossed we can get one. The plan is that I'll probably be off the boat again. I kind of feel like I've set it up so that I'm off the boat a lot.
And I may or may not moor there.
Yeah. I think it's just I'm off the boat, not because that one's unsafe. I actually think that right-hand turn is probably going to be quite one of the easiest ones that we do. I just really want to get some nice camera shots to show you guys.
After that, we'll have one.
Allison.
Alice is desperate to go out, even though it's raining, and she hates rain.
Somebody's going to have to explain to her that she's not allowed out today.
Maybe with her harness on.
Yeah, they might enjoy that.
They will. Once we get through Netherton Tunnel, we will then be mooring up at Bumblehole.
We need to call them.
You do need to call them tomorrow.
They're lovely. I don't know if you've been on the website. They're run by volunteers. It seems like I just need to call them because I'm not 100% sure that they've got our booking.
Me neither. Because I found some emails I was going to tell you about.
So thanks for watching today's episode, and hopefully you have enjoyed our little update. That is the plan. We're hoping to stick to the plan, and hopefully it goes according to plan. Thanks for watching. As usual, Patreons, you might get some extra footage depending on what happens.
Yeah, maybe not today, but
Not
different
today.
days.
There's nothing extra to tell you today. This is it. Alice. Look. Come on, Alice.
Do you want to go out? Come get this on then.
How lucky you are, Alice. This is the new one, isn't it?
So it's the anti-escape. Come on then. You make it onto the land.
When she can.
Come on then. Walkie.
Oh, I'll open the hatch.
Okay.
Won't I?
Yeah.
Mind you, I've not seen any dogs.
No, I haven't really seen anyone go past. Come on. Good girl. Let's go for a walk then.